Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing right now. As of the time I'm recording this dialogue or whatever you want to call it, the internet's not working because my mom apparently forgot to pay for the internet connection or whatever it's called. I don't even know, but anyway, yeah. I'm showing off this painting I did. Bear with me, it's not gonna be, unlike what I've been promising, it's not gonna be the entire process because, laziness and, busy with other stuff, planning other stuff. And by that I probably mean I'm gonna play even more Garage Crovey soon. I don't know, but really depends on my mood whether or not I really want to show the rest of it or not. Anyway. Something I wanted to mention that I thought was pretty fun in itself that doesn't have to do with the painting. I actually, but prior to, starting the painting process, I actually or wait a minute, let's start at the beginning. Okay, so originally I was just gonna use default Photoshop brushes to blend and paint with it. Like I used default Photoshop brushes, and they did not look too darn well like the results I wanted. Like they made the painting look weird, and there's even a video, my previous Edward Richtofen fan art video. If you watch it at the very beginning, it looks pretty weird because that's different from this because I was using default Photoshop brushes to paint it, but these brushes look a lot better. I like it, something, oh yeah, here's the fun part that I thought was fun. I was browsing the web a lot for better Photoshop brushes. I was basically just searching, oil brushes and, acrylic brushes and there's Richtofen, and, I was looking up all kinds of, like, oil brushes and watercolor ones, and, I came across these ones and the one I'm using right now, and I really love it. It's really cool. Um, the reason it's not an entire process, and I missed recording some of the coloring of his shirt or his outfit, and you can see I love Beauty and the Beast. Who doesn't? But you know. Anyway, yeah. So I didn't show and I'm looking up pictures of references of color references for the German outfit. Wehrmacht outfit, but I didn't show the entire process of me coloring his outfit because, you know, laziness, and I forgot to at the same time, and but the biggest reason is because I guess it would make the video longer than I want it to be, and it's kind of boring, in my opinion, to watch that process part of it. But either way, I like what I was able to record either way. I like it. And I love how it's looking so far. It is not done yet, even though the process you're seeing in this video, it's not entirely done yet. It's still a whip, like a work in progress, but because I still have to do the background and stuff, but either way, oh my gosh. My favorite painting, not only of this year, but perhaps one of my favorite pieces of artwork I've done in this entire year so far. Maybe ever. Maybe my favorite painting I've ever done so far in my life. Oh my gosh, I love how it came out. Especially Richthofen's face and the dogs that are next to him. Oh my gosh, I fully regret not having had the presence of mind to show the sketching process because at the time when I started off on it, I had no idea it would turn out to be such, in my opinion, an amazing sketch. Not to brag or anything, but I'm pretty proud of it, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I had no idea it'd turn out to be one of my favorite sketches I've ever done, so I didn't record any of it, unfortunately, which is pretty much a shame because, in my opinion, I think the sketching process is really interesting as well. And I didn't put any line art on this picture, really. Not really. I just went ahead and painted over the sketch right away. Like, I didn't do any line art, and I don't plan on doing any line art at the very end to define anything really, because lately I've been really into like a more painterly style, like more like, I don't know, not impressionist, but just without lines, without line art, if you know what I mean. I'm more in right now. I'm into a like really. I'm really big into lineless paintings, like that look painterly. They don't look well, not like in the anime painterly type thing, like cell shaded. I'm not really into cell shading right now, so but but either way, yeah, I'm not into cell shading with my own art. I love it looking at cell shaded art right now, but not, I don't, just me personally, I don't like to color my own artworks in cell shading right now. Unless I'm animating something, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, um, taking forever, and it should cut off when I stop filming the process of his shirt, but whatever. So yeah, I guess I did not show the entire process of me coloring his shirt, not just because it was boring, but because uh it was just I don't know, it was kind of like, maybe because it was just not turning out well at the time. Like at the time I was working on his shirt, I thought the colors I chose for it were ugly and that they were not well blended together. Well, not blended. I didn't use the mixer brush tool really at all in this entire process, but I thought just the colors and how they were, quote, mixed together, I thought that was ugly. I didn't like it at all, but now now that I think about it, I do a little bit regret not having filmed the entire process of how I fixed, quote, fixed my coloring work on the shirt and the clothes on him, but I am so thankful that to myself that I was able to, that I had the presence of mind to film the process of myself coloring the dogs that are next to him, the German shepherds right next to him. Oh my gosh. Thank gosh I was able to do that. I was able to remember to color the dogs because I knew that was going to be one of my favorite parts about coloring this entire piece. Richtofen's face was really fun to color, but the dogs, oh my gosh. Playing around with those fur brushes I downloaded, oh my gosh, those were so much fun to use and to just, oh my gosh, they're so fun for me to use. I guess because I'm weird, but oh my gosh. The, yeah, just look up fur brushes and Photoshop brushes and I don't quite remember what they were the ones I looked up, but I found them on DeviantArt and that's where I got them and downloaded them for free. And yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I downloaded it without having to donate points or anything, but either way, as far as I'm concerned, it was up there for free and it was legal. So, yep. Anyway, I don't know why I'm bringing that up all of a sudden, but I don't know. What else to talk about? I was thinking of when this piece is like entirely done. I was thinking maybe of like selling it as like a print or like I don't know, at some point in my life doing commissions like paint like drawing for people. Just an idea, but I don't know. I always thought like the idea of like doing commissions for people would always be fun. I don't know, like drawing other people's characters. That would be fun at some point, but yeah, because At, although I do love the characters that are in my story that I came up with for my story, they were fun to draw and all, and I love coming up with new stories for them, but at the same time, I draw them quite a lot, and I don't get to draw fan art like this, or like drawings. I don't get to draw other people's characters. I don't know, like, there's something in me that gets bored or doesn't like to draw other people's characters or fan art. Like for a while I've tried to want to draw any Attack on Titan fan art, but something inside me is like, no, let's not do that. I don't know why, like I don't know why I don't like to do fan art. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not in the mood to do commissions at all. Maybe like drawing stuff that doesn't interest me in a way, I guess, is the nicest way I can put it, but maybe like it's just because I'm selfish in a way because maybe I only appreciate drawing my own characters and okay, I don't want to get more into that discussion. So let's move on. So yeah, the brush I'm using right now, oh my gosh. The brush, I lost it like I don't remember what it looks like or where I can find it within my brush library. I don't know. I don't know where it is anymore. So sad face. Anyway, okay, we're about to get on to where I paint the dogs, and I'm not gonna film the rest of the painting process for the shirt. Sad face, but taking forever, Yusha. Come on, finish it up. Finish recording already, gosh darn it. Oh my gosh, that brush I'm using at the moment. Anyway, I posted whips of this picture on Instagram, and oh my gosh, you people seem to be crazy over it, really. Like, there were a lot of people who liked it on my main account, not my side account, Der Werner, or Der Werner. Not a lot of people like it, I guess only because I don't have many followers on that account. Anyway, finally I'm getting to painting and the dogs. Oh my gosh. I really do think the lineless painting take on this was a better choice. I don't know. Especially for the dogs, like it was more fun. Like for some odd reason, my mind just wants to blow up and die really when it's doing and my dog is barking in the background. But overall, I just think line art is really boring to do, in my opinion. And I'm waiting for my dogs to be quiet. Uh, Even though I knew it was gonna be the most fun part, at the same time I was terrified of painting in the dogs. Like, there was something in me that dreaded the moment where I would have to paint in the dogs. But the fur brushes and fur hair brushes really did make it easier, and I really love it. It made it a lot easier than if I tried to use the default Photoshop brushes. That would have been a nightmare. So yeah, the fur brushes, yeah, they're really good. The ones I downloaded, I don't know, maybe I'll show a link in the description for the fur brushes. I don't exactly remember. Well, I remember the site where I downloaded the rest of the brushes I have used in this painting, but I don't exactly know what all of them are called, really, so I can't really help you with that, unfortunately. So yeah, I might yeah like maybe it'll be a good thing to like leave a link to like what the site I got my brushes from. Actually, I think I can leave a link to where the fur brushes came from because they're they I just randomly looked up on DeviantArt fur and hair brushes, and I came across like one of the very first links, the very first results I think I came across were these fur brushes that I'm using right now. So yeah, um, and the brush I used to paint the tongue on this dog. Oh my gosh, I love the that brush. Like look at it, look at that pattern. Oh my gosh. That pattern of that brush. Oh my gosh. And I decided to have both of the German Shepherds be different colors from one another. I don't know. They just looked better that way, and I couldn't remember all the colors I used to paint the very first dog I painted on the left of the screen. I couldn't remember all the colors, and I didn't want to like use the eyedropper tool to get all of the colors back, and I was in the mood to use different colors on it with the fur brush. I don't know, I'm weird, but that's what I decided, and I really like it. It looks really good, in my opinion. I don't know about your opinions, but I could watch this process video all day. I just want to relive the moment of the fun I had painting these characters, and I don't know how fun the background will be to paint, but anyway, oh my gosh, the video's about to end. Anyway, bye guys.